kind of take like a different path on this discussion. When I think about COVID too, and just the situation that we're in right now, one of the words that comes to my mind is hunger. And how, you know, you see, like we're hungry, right? We have that God-sized hole in our heart and we're longing for something bigger, for something more. And you see, I think within COVID, an increased use of technology, people on social media more because they're looking for ways to connect. They're feeling lonely, filling that void with food. You hear about like the COVID-15, you know, that's a common joke that people...
COVID-15?
Yeah, like I've put on 15 pounds because of COVID.
Don't worry, I'm wearing the COVID-8 right now, okay?
Yeah, so it's a real thing, I think. And, you know, even increased like alcohol use, it's pretty common, I think, right now. And it speaks to, we have this hunger, right? And when I think about preparation, part of it for me is like kind of sitting in the discomfort of like, okay, I'm not going to just push down this part of me that's recognizing that I'm maybe uncomfortable or I'm hungry or I'm longing for something more, that there's that kind of emptiness there. And I'm going to be it with that. And then also then fix my eyes on what am I actually ultimately hungry for. And, you know, see it as like, instead of just filling that hole, propelling me towards the Eucharist and that Sunday liturgy, if that makes sense.
Oh, it makes a lot of sense. So I'm just in my mind connecting that, you know, with one of the things the Church teaches about the liturgy, the Eucharist especially, as being the source and the summit of our lives. Everything leads to it, everything flows from it. And perhaps one of the concrete ways in which we experience it is that of hunger. Hunger pushes you forward. It draws you forward to that which you think is going to satisfy. And when we speak of the spiritual hunger that yes does reside within every heart, and that sometimes you got to sit with the uncomfortable in order to get in touch with that hunger. But it pulls us where? It pulls us to that which will fulfill, and we know that that's only the Lord. Right? It can only be God, and who actually gives himself to us as food in the Eucharist. That's the most beautiful mystery. In a spiritual way, but in a physical way, he is satisfying that hunger and filling it with a love that's just beyond all imagining. But I think maybe if we miss that opportunity, I really like what you're saying, if we miss that opportunity to sit in the uncomfortable, we may not get in touch with, say, for example, the fact that, yes, I am hungry, but I've been going in all kinds of wrong directions in order to fill it. And to admit that to myself, oh boy, that can be very, very uncomfortable indeed, because it calls for a change.